along with the All-Star game, is the home run derby. And the home run derby, they're changing the rules again.
Of course.
So the new old home run derby rules, they're kind of meshing a couple different ways they've run it. So there's no timer, but there's no quote unquote outs. Basically, in round one, you get 20 swings. Round two, you get 15. Round three, which is the finals, you get 15. Each swing, it counts, whether it's a home run, an out, a foul ball, a swing and a miss, up until your final one. So if you're in round one, you have 19 swings that no matter what you do, it counts as a swing. But on that last swing, if it's a home run, you can keep going until you get anything that's not a home run. There's no bonus rounds and there's no head-to-head for round one. So basically in round one, it's a free-for-all, whereas in round two, it's going to be 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. Then the finals will be winner of those two matchups. The tiebreakers in round one are going to be distance. And then from the round two and the finals, you're going to get a 3-swing swing-off. So again, 8 players do it. How do you feel about this change going from the timer? And how does this kind of, are they going to fine tune it? Can you see any way they fine tune it to make it even better?
Well, first, I'll talk about what I do like about it, which I do like the beginning of it being a free for all, no head to head off, and just you take the most home runs and all that. Swing off's fine and stuff. I do not like the swings. Like, I just don't understand why they keep adding these stipulations and they're trying to make it like
they want to make it quicker.
Who cares? It's especially now because it's on Netflix now. There's nothing after. It's on Netflix now. Who cares? And if you're watching, I don't like. Have you ever said I'm watching home run derby? Man, this home run derby is taking too long. I wish it went quicker.
No, I wish it was longer.
You don't
more
like
home
it.
runs.
It should be the more home runs, the better. I'm not watching it to get quick done. I'm like, for it to be over with. Like, I don't know why they are obsessed with like speeding stuff up in MLB. I don't know why Manfred is obsessed with this, with speeding the game up so much. I mean, you added the pitch clock, you spent the game up shaved about, I think, on average, a lot. Last I checked, was like 20 minutes off the game, which is like, that's nothing. Because if you're going to watch a baseball game, you're going to sit and watch a baseball game. That's nothing. Like, I don't know. People who say they like it better now, they don't really like baseball. They don't really like baseball. With this, the swings, just do outs. Just go back to the outs. I never just do outs. Like, I don't like. I mean, like, you've had one of the best moments, I think, in home run derby history with the Josh Hamilton.
Yeah, my favorite.
That's one of my favorite memories from like the All-Star weekend stuff. I mean, I'm just saying, and it's like, I don't think you can't get anything like that with the swings. I don't think so. Like, just go back to the outs. You're limited. It's. I just think it is one of the, I just think it's one of the worst changes they made. I mean, it's a step up from the timer, I think, but it's still not as good as it could be, because if you just went back to the outs, and it's on Netflix now, so who cares? Which is already limiting, because that's already right. Like, the reason, like, why is it on Netflix to begin with? And now you're doing this, and it's just like, at least give us the outs if you're going to have it on Netflix.
I think we're moving towards where they're going to bring back the outs format. Another issue I have is that you still can't admire the home runs. Now, they had a rule with the timer that you couldn't throw the next pitch until the previous one had landed, but nobody ever followed that. You can see it constantly on the broadcast. The ball's still in the air and the next pitch is coming. So this kind of fixes that, where we can still admire the home runs, especially if the pitcher now relaxes, takes their time, and throws it, because you're not working with a timer, because that has screwed players in the past where you're not moving quick enough. Now it's focus. You can take pitches. Taking pitches doesn't count towards your swing, obviously. So you don't have to swing at really bad pitches. And we know that during the batting practice that they're thrown, bad pitches happen.
But you had but it's like the same thing with the outs, right? I don't think you could take pitches with the outs too, and they don't count.
Right, you could take pitches, but the outs, I just think it's better because you get 10 outs as opposed to 15 swings. This is more or less the same, except you can hit as many home runs as possible with the outs. This,
Yeah.
you're limited to, in the first round, you're limited to 19,
Plus, if
home
you get a
runs.
few consecutive at
And
the
then
end.
whatever you can get 20 plus if you hit a home run on everything, but you need to be perfect on that last out as opposed to getting on a streak. You hit 7. Oh, but then there's an out. Then you hit, another 9. That's 15. Then there's an out. So it's just better, but I still think that there's a way for them to improve it even further by going back to the 3-out format and just going back to the old format. You have the 8 that's in, then the next round is the next top 2. They face off in the finals. You wipe out round 1. Only round 2 matters, or however they want to do it that way. And I think that's really what matters the most is what do the fans want to see? And they want to see more home runs. They don't want to see a guy get up there and get tired and gassed, after having a 3-minute round. They want guys to take their time and hit moonshots.
And you want to be able to see the moonshots, especially now because they have like the StatCast stuff where it can track the ball and you get the distance. You can't even, sit there and see the stuff because it's just, it's going rapid fire basically.
Now they should also do a bonus out, or you get an extra couple swings for every ball hit like over a certain point. If you hit one over 450, you get 5 extra swings one time. If you hit it over 480, another 5 or 2.
I like that.
You want to do it. You hit it over 500, it's another 2.
I think that's a good idea.
Buy yourself more time. Whereas if you did outs, it's you get an extra out if you can hit it this far. It only works for one time. You can't just keep banking it over and over. But if you hit like a 500-foot home run, you deserve to get something extra out of it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like for the home run derby, I feel like they should find ways to kind of maybe extend it a bit rather than speed it up.
Right.
In my opinion, it's just
we're moving in the right direction. We're just not there yet.
No, and I think it's gonna get there because I think a lot of people do want the outs, and this is better. Maybe you and I are just stuck in the old ways here. Maybe this might turn out to be better than we think it is.
Right.
But I don't think so. But we'll see.
What are some players you would like to see in the home run derby this year?
Well, I think Harper's doing it, so I want to like to see either Harper or Shore, but I think Harper's going to do it this year, so that'll be good. Man, who's I'm trying to think? Let me look.
I would love to see like Nick Kurtz do it. I'd love to see Yordan Alvarez and Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Munetaka Murakami, if he were healthy, would have been fun.
He would have been amazing if he was there.
Even Jordan Walker. I think Joe Adele has it in him that he could play well in the home run derby.
Jordan Walker would have been nice. About
Schwarber
Matt Olson again. You have Schwarber and Harper. I think Harper's doing it this year. I think he's going to do it. I think he wanted to.
I don't know if I'd want to see Matt Olson do it again. I wouldn't want to see Jazz Chisholm do it again. Maybe get like Luis Ariz in there and see how he could do. Make it fun. Xavier Edwards. Get Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt. What about Hunter Goodman?
Hunter Goodman's another one that would be a fun one to see. There's a lot of names out there.
Colson Montgomery.
Maybe get like a
Shea Langoliers
out there. Shea Langoliers, yeah. Even looking at Pittsburgh, if a Connor Griffin would be a fun one to see, somebody really young.
Yeah, he's hurt, I think, though.
Yeah. Or a Blaze Jordan from the I think he's on the Cardinals, but there's videos of him hitting 500-foot home runs at like 12 years old. Getting him out in the home run derby at some point in his career, maybe not this year. He needs to earn it more, but that would be fun. Or Royce Lewis is another one. Get some prolific power hitters, and I always felt that baseball should do an alumni home run derby. If you've ever appeared in a home run derby in your career, you can play in one All-Star weekend. like an additional one where you
I'll
get
do
like
like 2 home run derbies.
right, but this one's like a retired player one, like a Big Poppy, an A-Rod, a Barry Bonds, a Manny Ramirez, an
That'd be
Ichiro. You
that'd
know,
be something I to add on, because I do think baseball. I mean, if they do want to like do more stuff and have the, I guess they should be looking at to add more things to the All Star Weekend, like other like
right?
more stuff to it. Because you look at some other All Star Weekends for stuff, they have all these like skill games and stuff, and I feel like you can do stuff like that with baseball. They should look to add more things rather than try to speed rather than try to speed a home run derby up. They should look at what else we can add to the weekend. You know, the All Star
Absolutely.
Weekend. Like, I don't know. Maybe something with pitchers where they have to knock stuff off, like, throw at a target or something.
Yeah,
Where they don't have to like really throw. They're not really throwing hard. Just more of an accuracy
instead of
type thing.
pitchers, maybe do position players so it's less
Players.
taxing on the arms.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're just going up, I mean, it would be more like a keen to, I don't think it would be that taxing it because it would be more of an accuracy thing, not
But
a.
teams aren't going to want pitchers
They're
to
not going to want to do
throw
that.
when
But I
they
mean,
don't have
position
to.
players, even then, if you put position players up to do that, maybe. But
Instead of a dunk contest, they should do like a dive and catch contest. Maybe that would be fun.
that'd be that'd be something.
But again, that leads where it could be a lot of injuries possible.
Yeah, that's the problem with baseball these days. They care too much. It's same thing with like football and stuff. The game got too big, players got too expensive, and it became more about the money than the actual game.
Right.
So obviously, you can't do a lot of the fun stuff that you would want to do. But
Any more thoughts on the home run derby and their new format?
um, hopefully, it's better than I think it's going to be. It's
It
a
will be
step in the
better than
right
you think.
direction. It's a step in the right direction. I don't know why they just don't go right back to outs, but I don't know. Also, take it off Netflix. That's a thing. Why is it on Netflix? Well, I'm tired of all these games on the streaming services like Apple TV, Netflix, Peacock, whatever. Just put it on TV,
Back on ESPN.
back on ESPN, whatever. Just that it's on TV, so
Right.
like you can watch it without having to buy an extra, service.